Hey everyone, Steven from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for the 2022 NBA playoffs, Eastern Conference Finals, Game 7 between the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat on Sunday, May 29th, 2022. We're going to have NBA player props, spreads, over-unders here for you today. We're going to have 3 picks and a same game parlay that I think are great value bets for this Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals here on Sunday, May 29th. As always, just want to thank you all for your continued support here on the channel. If you're new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Reminder here at the channel, guys, that we are also now partnered with PrizePicks. So be sure to use our code SFP for a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100 on PrizePicks. Really is a great app, guys. They specialize in player props and things of that nature. You can bet on just about anything on PrizePicks. You can also use one of our links that we have down below to sign up as well. That will work as well. We have a link in the comment section and in the description. Or like I said, use our code SFP. That'll get you that 100% deposit match. It's a great time to sign up for PrizePicks right now, guys. They're running a special promotion on Jason Tatum to score over 0.5 points. So if he scores a bucket in this game, you automatically win on your pick as part of your entry. So it's basically like having a free leg of your entry. It's pretty much guaranteed to hit. I mean, Jason Tatum's going to score at least a point, right? So great promo that they're running, guys. Highly encourage you to check that out. Be sure to also check out our community Discord page as well. It's a great place to connect with our community and to get new ideas for bets. We'll have a link down below in the comment section and in the description of that. Like I said, great place to get new ideas for bets. A lot of people posted great research in our Discord. Be sure to also drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. And we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Okay, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. So as always, you see this beautiful list here running beside me of all of our Straight Fire MVPs. If you're interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there is a join button down below. There'll also be a link in the comment section and in the description. Just $3.99 per month. You get a badge next to your name, some custom emojis, custom roll color in our Discord, shout outs on our video, things of that nature. And it is just a great way to support the stream and what we do here at the channel. Appreciate all of you that have signed up for that. It really does mean a lot to me, and for your support. Really do appreciate it. Okay, now let's get right into the results from the previous episode. So for our comment cappers, we had Jim Ewing calling the Al Horford over 12.5 rebounds plus assists. Was able to cash that. Great call out there from Jim. As far as our stream results, we went 1-1. We were able to cash our Marcus Smart over 3.5 rebounds. He finishes with 4. But unfortunately, we missed on the Jimmy Butler 100.5 threes. I'm sorry, Jimmy Butler. I really am. He came out and absolutely had one of the best games of his life. And that's when we decided to take one of his unders. Go figure, right? He had just about 50 points, but he had 47. He hit 4 or 5 threes. I don't think I've seen him do that versus the Celtics. The last time he hit 3 threes versus the Celtics was back in 2017 in the playoff. Well, last time in the playoffs versus the Celtics was 2017 when he was a member of the Bulls. So it's been a long time. So totally broke all the trends that we had, but not a lot we could do about that. A lot of you did stay off it, so I was very happy about that. Actually, I don't like seeing people lose money, so hopefully you guys were able to stay off that. But we're going to get back after it today. We're going to get this 3-0, and we're going to cash the same game parlay. So let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we are going with Jason Tatum under 3.5 threes here for the Boston Celtics at -113 odds. So guys, this is a play we've already played twice. It cashed both times. So far we're 2-0 to this bet. Looking to make it 3-0. We're triple dipping here on this one. Guys, the over-under for this game is set to 195.5. So what's the odds that I really think that any player, well, particularly Jason Tatum here, is going to knock down 4 threes? I honestly don't think the probability is high. The trends are definitely in our favor. Tatum has gone under in 7 of his last 9 games versus the Miami Heat. Those are all this season. So he's played the Miami Heat 9 times. He's gone under in 7 of the 9. He's only averaging 6.77 3-point attempts versus the Heat. That's off his season average of 8.6 3-point attempts per game on the season. So versus the Heat, he does not attempt nearly as many. We know the Heat are a pretty solid defensive team overall. Here in the playoffs, they are ranked 4th in defensive rating. That's pretty solid. They have allowed the 6th fewest 3-pointers in the playoffs as well. So they've actually been playing behind the arc defensively pretty decently here in the playoffs, which we like to see that. Here in the first 6 games of this series, Jason Tatum's averaging 7.3 3-point attempts in these first 6 games, which I think is still very solid. Like I said, still off of his average of 8.6. And he's gone under here in the playoffs in 9 out of 17 with 5 hooks. And including 4 out of 6 here in this series as well. And like I said, particularly in a Game 7, there's just no way I see Jason Tatum knocking down 4 threes. And he got the 4 last game. We technically had him as a leg in our parlay, which didn't cash, but he only attempted 7 threes. He knocked down 4 of them. Normally, occasionally I'll have a game like that where he shoots a decent percentage. But by and large, a lot of the games in the series, he shot 1 for 7, 2 for 8. We had another 1 for 7 in there. So it really isn't shooting high percentage behind the arc. We're talking about 4 threes. We're not talking about like 2 or even 3. We're talking about 4 in a game where the over-under, like I said, is projected under 200, which is kind of crazy to me. We've seen the Heat frustrate a lot of players, a lot of primary ball handlers. We know Tatum operates with the basketball in his hands a lot. We saw what they did to Trae Young and James Harden in the 2 previous series. And guys, I've gone over a lot of the same points when we've taken this bet before. Really, that the research and stuff stays the same. Really, nothing has changed. I expected Tatum here to go under. We took a break off it. We picked the right time to stay off it. He hit his 4, and now I'm expecting him to revert back to hitting maybe 2 threes. Maybe 3. But I'm expecting him definitely to go under. So do love it there, guys, for our number 1 pick. Going Jason Tatum under 3.5 threes here for the Boston Celtics at minus 113 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we're going back to Marcus Smart over 3.5 rebounds at plus 100 odds here for the Boston Celtics. So guys, Smart has done this in 8 of the last 9 games here versus the Miami Heat in the playoffs, averaging over 5 per game. So we love to see that. He's really been doing a good job getting on the glass. Overall, he's gone 6 out of his last 6 versus the Miami Heat in the playoffs, and 7 out of his last 7 overall going back to the series with the Milwaukee Bucks. So obviously we love to see that. He also cashed this line in 2 out of 3 games in the regular season as well. So he's had absolutely phenomenal trends to this line versus this team, which we love to see that. He's averaging 9 rebound chances per game in this series per game, so we love to see that. It has been dropping a little bit, which that does concern me a little bit. He didn't get quite as many chances as I would have liked to see last game. But if we're still going to give me plus odds on a play like this, I think the value is too good to pass up. This is Game 7, so I'm expecting to see a lot of bricks. This over-under set to 195.5. So there's going to be some rebounds, guys. No doubt about that. I really think there's going to be some rebounds in this game. I think Marcus Smart will have great opportunity to cash here, to be honest with you. And the only thing I was really worried about last game was, would he get the minutes? Would he get the minutes that we need? And he ended up playing 40 minutes. And I was thinking he might play 30. And I was comfortable with that. Wouldn't have mattered either way because he cashed late in the third quarter when he got to about the 30-minute mark. But I really do like this bet, guys. This is a bet we can knock out early. Like I said, Smart's a great hustle player. I love having my money in his hands in that regard. He will fight for your money, particularly in a Game 7. You don't think Marcus Smart's going to want this? He's going to be going after every loose ball. I can almost assure you of that. Everything's on the line here for the Celtics. He's not going to be taking it easy here in Game 7. So I absolutely love this, guys. He has 3 out of his last 3 on the road to this line as well. And we got the Miami Heat here shooting 35.5 3-point attempts in this series. So they have been jacking up a lot of threes. They did make a lot more than I thought they would make last game, which I think led to some less chances for Smart. So if the Heat aren't quite as hot from behind the line there, Smart could get some more chances in this game as well. And overall, guys, he's the heart and soul of the Celtics team, right? He is definitely relied upon heavily by the Celtics team. And I think, honestly, he's going to bounce back and get us at least 4 rebounds, if not 5 or 6. Like I said, over-under 195.5. The books are expecting this game to be very low scoring. It is a Game 7, so Brick City, bring it on. So love it there, guys. For our number 2 pick, we're going Marcus Smart over 3.5 rebounds here for the Boston Celtics at plus 100 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're going with Bam Adebayo under 9.5 rebounds here for the Miami Heat at minus 110 odds. So yeah, this sounds a little contradictory, doesn't it? Didn't I just say, we can expect more misses, Brick City? Well, okay, there's a big difference here with Bam Adebayo and Marcus Smart, though. Bam Adebayo's rebounds to rebound chances percentage doesn't justify the same as Smart's does. So, to give you an idea, Bam Adebayo averages 13.5 rebound chances per game in this series, right? So, he has to convert what? 10 out of every 13.5 chances to cash the over. He's got to convert almost every single one. Marcus Smart gets 9 rebound chances per game. He's got to convert 4. He's got to convert less than 50%, where Bam Adebayo has to convert closer to 70-75% to cash his line, which I think is a lot to ask for, especially when we're talking about the physical bodies here of the Boston Celtics, Al Horford, Robert Williams. It makes a difference. It really does. I know Bam's the center, so his percentage is going to be a little bit higher, but what you also got to take into account is he's going to be going up against Al Horford and Robert Williams. Those are two very big bodies. Those are hard guys to grab rebounds against. They are. And I think here, Bam's not the type of guy that really dominates on the glass, and it's been that way most of the season. If you'll notice, most of his lines this season were 8.5, 9.5. Sometimes they creeped up to 10.5, when he got in a little stretch, but for the most part, his lines don't get crazy because the Heat rebound more as a team, right? Jimmy Butler in this series, to give you an idea, is averaging 11.7 rebound chances per game in this series. PJ Tucker's averaging 12 rebound chances per game in this series. So that's very high. And we know, Jimmy Butler loves to get on the glass, and same thing with PJ Tucker. So I think this is just too high of a line for Bam. You can honestly see Bam getting in foul trouble too. He is a guy that's known to get in a little bit of foul trouble too. And he doesn't play crazy minutes. He's averaging just over 35 minutes in this series as well. So he's not like our main stars like Jimmy Butler or any of those type of guys that are going to play 40 plus minutes. This guy's going to probably play in the mid 30s because I think the Heat know they can survive without him out, with him sitting off the floor. No offense, Bam. I know Bam's a great player. He really is. It really is no knocking him, but when they're looking to go small, and they go with, Max Strus and some of their shooters there that they have there in Miami, they sometimes don't always need him on the floor. So, like I said, I do like the equity where he could also get in foul trouble. Now, he is 4 out of 6 to the under in this series versus the Celtics as well. 12 out of 17 overall in the playoffs with 2 hooks. And overall, this isn't a great matchup, right? Celtics allowing the 8th fewest rebounds to centers on the season. So we do like to see that. And like I said, I know it's Game 7. I know I just talked about Brick City. But this line is simply too high for Bam. He's had games in these playoffs where he's had like 3 rebounds. He's gone way under. The only time he's really cashed over in this series, he's gotten 10 rebounds right on the hook. So that should tell you everything you need to know. He's got a floor of like 3 to 4 rebounds, where he might just get the 3 or 4. And he's got a ceiling right now of about 10, maybe 11. I believe 11 might have been his high here in the playoffs. You have to check me on that, but in this series, I know it's 10. In the series, his high in the series is 10. So he's had a couple where he's hit 9. He's had 2, I believe, where he's hit 9. He had 1 where he hit 4. Another one where he hit 6. So I think there's a good chance here that he could definitely go under here for us, especially if the Celtics come out and they're really ready to play here in Game 7. They shoot the ball a little bit better than they did in Game 6, which could happen. But overall, guys, absolutely love it there for our number 3 pick. We are going Bam Adebayo under 9.5 rebounds here for the Miami Heat at -110 odds. Okay, guys, it's now time for us to make way for the same game parlay. So we're going with a little bit of a different style here tonight. We're going with assist. 3 guys to record 6 assists. We got Jason Tatum to record 6 assists. Guys, he only got 4 last game, but he actually had 14 potential assists in that game. Like I said, the Celtics really, for a lot of that game, weren't shooting the ball great, and they were missing on just about every one of Tatum's passes. So I think he could definitely turn that around here and get you 6. I love that he had 14 potential assists. Need I say more than that? I think Celtics could definitely convert at least 6 of those. I'm expecting that to happen here. I think that's a great look here for our first one. Jimmy Butler, all around, played huge. He had 13 potential assist opportunities last game. He recorded 8 assists. So we're asking for just 6 this game. And then finally, Kyle Lowry. He also had 13 potential assist opportunities, and he recorded 10 assists. So asking for 6 from all these guys, they're looking for less than half of what their potential assist opportunities were in Game 6. And like I said, I love that these guys woke up. These guys really fed off of each other very, very well. Lowry and Butler worked very well together. And I expect that really to continue here. Jimmy Butler If he was motivated in Game 6, he's going to be motivated in Game 7. Same thing with all these guys. I think these guys are going to be laser focused. Should be a great basketball game. Should be a lot of attention on our stars as well, right? Tatum, Butler, Lowry, all should garner a lot of attention behind the three-point line whenever they have the ball. You got to take notice because Lowry shoots the three well. Butler's a beast. He just showed he put up 47. And we all know about Jason Tatum. He's a 30-piece waiting to happen on any night as well. So he's going to obviously garner that attention. So absolutely love it there. For our same game parlay, we're getting over plus 800 odds. Let's cash it in. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Guys, it's going to be a really fun Game 7. I'm glad we have a Game 7. Very blessed by that. We had a great Game 6. I'm expecting this to be a terrific Game 7. As far as spreads and over-unders, guys, I couldn't bet it on either side. I don't know what to tell you with this spread. Heat and Celtics, 2.5-point spread in favor of the Celtics. Which way do you go? Celtics, according to everybody you talk to, and even in my mind, say they got to be the better team. They're the better team. They have more. They have more of it. They have more of the type of talent you want. They have more of the younger, fresh talent. They have more explosive talent. You could see that, and that's something you could see. But the Heat have that experience. So Kyle Lowry's been there before. Jimmy Butler, you saw those guys in crunch time just absolutely perform. So I'm actually leaning with the home team. I might be alone in this. I have no idea. I know a lot of people are going Celtics minus 2.5. I'm feeling the Heat plus 2.5. That's my spread lane. I don't have a lot of great reasons for it. I don't really know which side to take. This has been a tough series to call in that regard. The over-under 195.5. Best of luck to you if you decide to take it. It is so scary. I think the books are begging for you to take the over, so that's probably why you should play the under, because the under is probably going to end up hitting, even though it's the scariest under that you'll ever take. And really, yeah, it's 195.5, guys. You don't have a lot of wiggle room. If there's a 60-point quarter, forget it. Your bet's done. I don't think there will be, but if there is, it's over. And that's, of course, it's always very possible. It's the NBA. So, tough Game 7 to call, guys. I think we got some great player props, though. Let's cash these in. Check out all of our social media links, guys, as well. Check out our Prize Picks link. Like I said, they're running that special promo on Jason Tatum. Make sure you guys take advantage of that. That is free money. You get that 100% deposit match with our code SFP. And then you also get that free pick for your entry as well. You really can't ask for more than that. So, appreciate all of you. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's cash out here in Game 7. Good luck on all your bets. And we will catch you all next time. Peace out.